Hi everyone, my name is Aubrey Worek, certified exercise physiologist, and today I'm going to share with you my 6 must-do moves that you can do to spring into shape this season. Items that you will need for this workout is a bottle of water, a yoga mat, and some kickin' tunes. Let's get started. Our first exercise is called the squat, drop, and pop. So it looks something like this. Start with your feet outside your shoulders, bend your knees to squat down into a plie, drop a little bit lower, maybe you can touch the floor, and add a little pop/hop at the top. Let's try that again. Squat, drop, pop. Now we're going to repeat this squat, drop, and pop several times. 15 times to be exact before we move on to the next exercise. All right, now we're on to exercise number 2 that I'm going to call the lucky leprechaun kick. Let's get started. Step on your right foot, kick your left, and take a little lunge back. Repeat this 15 times on one side, and then 15 times on the other. Have fun with it, get your heart rate up, and if you want to increase the intensity, you can keep your head above your heart, but tap down, touching the floor. I'm already out of breath. All right, we're on to exercise number 3 that I'm calling the St. Patty's Day planks. So, what you need is maybe a ball, or even better, a partner, or grab one of your kids. We're gonna come into an assisted plank position. So draw your heels into your glutes, take your hands underneath your shoulders, and brace your midsection. Pretend like you have shrink wrap around your belly. That's what I always think about. And we're gonna play patty cake with our partner or ball. Now you can do this a total of 30 times, building up to this next option by curling our toes under and taking a full plank, squeezing the glutes, trying your best not to move too much side to side, pushing out of the shoulders, and essentially playing right on to exercise number 4. And we're gonna hit the mat again for tricep dips. So come on all the way to your butt, take your hands behind your hips, and simply bend your elbows and then straighten them. Maybe you have a micro bend in them on the way up. Now, we're gonna do this 15 times. That's the magic number it seems for this workout. And you want to think about really squeezing the backs of your arms when you do this. Take your time, breathe through this. For those of you who feel like you need a little bit more intensity, we're going to lift our hips off of the mat and then dip straight down and push the floor away. Now, if you have wrist problems, make sure you do some wrist circles before this exercise. All right, you're doing great. We have just a few more left. We're up to move number 5. And this I call plank knee taps. We're gonna come into an elbow plank on our mat, crossing our fingers in a prayer position here, and drawing our toes underneath of us. From this point, push out of the shoulders, lift your knees, and then very gently and slowly let them tap the ground. From here, I think about, again, bracing my core and thinking like I have that shrink wrap around the midsection. Try your best to accumulate 15 repetitions with this, keeping your hips low. If your neck gets tired, I like to do this option by stacking my fists one on top of the other to keep my neck and my head in a neutral position. Once you're finished doing that 15 times, stretch back into a nice child's pose and move on to the next exercise. Our last move to spring into shape is called the oblique crunch. I love this exercise, and you're gonna get a lot of bang for your buck out of this one. So come on down onto your back, everybody, and draw your heels in close to your derriere. We're going to take our fingertips behind our head and reach for the outside of your thigh. So I'm crunching up, but I'm thinking about drawing my shoulder across my body. And with this move, make sure you're not pulling on your head or neck. I like to imagine like I have a soft ball between my chin and my chest so that I'm not cutting off my airflow. Now we can absolutely increase the intensity on this by lifting the feet off the floor, but keeping your knees stacked right on top of your hips, okay? And for those of you who are still thirsting for more, excellent. You can extend one leg out, coming back to the center. And again, I'm reaching for that outer thigh, maybe even your calf. For those of you who have back issues, not a big deal. Keep your feet flat to the mat, accumulating about a total of 15 reps on each side for a total of 30. that, my friends, is the end of your workout. Thanks for participating. Hope to see you soon.